Hello guys, welcome back. I am Nihilism, and this is The Dance of Dragons, Part 3. So, if you guys haven't watched the last parts, well, you probably should do that, because you're going to be a bit out of the loop. But, basically, Rhaenyra lost the war. Uh, she got captured, and did she die? I want to say she got killed by Aegon. No, she's just still imprisoned. But Luke died, and now we're playing as Lord Alan Valerian, because our grandfather Corlys, the Sea Snake, was almost imprisoned by King Aegon and had to run away to the Summer Isles to keep himself alive. And obviously my father is dead, and so is my older brother Adam. He died in that dragon fight. Or no, he was beheaded, sorry. Why did I think he died in the dragon fight? No, he's fine. He was just beheaded by King Aegon for no reason, and then he tried to imprison my grandfather. But now we're trying to plot from within the realm to overthrow Aegon and get Rhaenyra or one of her heirs on the throne. And what happened last episode is he's given Dragonstone to his brother. Yeah, so we're now, vassals of Aemond One Eye, and we need to figure a way out from under his thumb before we can really try to overthrow Aegon. So, let's see what we can do. Since we're just a 14-year-old, we should have a regency, so let's unpause. There you go. My liege, peace be with you, I've been appointed as your regent. Sir Damian Valerian. Now that is Vaemon's eldest son. Vaemon being Corlys' cousin, I believe? Or no, oh, he was his nephew. Never mind, he's Laenor's cousin. Interesting. Either way, he will rule until we are of age. I don't know if... I can't remember if we went over Alan's traits in the last part, but we'll do that now, because we're going to be making decisions based on him now. So he's attractive, a trained fighter, a legitimized bastard, scarred, a strategist, proud, brave, and diligent. So quite a good character. Actually, not better than Corlys, because Corlys has really good stats and he's quick, but another really good character to play as. The Iron Throne is in an ongoing state of war. Aegon Targaryen is in conflict with Jaina Arryn and expects us to provide men for his armies. What shall we do? So, yeah, now he's got a ton of civil wars popping up from all the lords he was trying to punish from the end of the Dance of the Dragons, and the biggest one of which is the Vale rebelling. So Jaina Arryn has crowned herself Queen Jane, the Maid of Mountain and Vale. And she's got about 20,000 men to try to, fight for her independence. I don't think we're gonna back them. I don't see why we would. I mean, we're not really... I guess we're not really the ones deciding. What would Damian do? A diplomat, a knight. He's proud, ambitious, honorable, and just. His pride might have us stay out of this, I think. After the king just, tried to imprison his great uncle, I guess. And assassinated, obviously, the Lord's brother. The only thing I'm thinking is if it would be more honorable to side with the king, but no, I can't really see how it would be, so I'm not going to concern myself for now. Let Aegon fight his war, we will just stay in Driftmark. So we need a new council. The Castellan is Master Filbert. He's fine, he will stay in that position. Good diplomacy, good stewardship. Master Bernard of Spicetown remains the Justiciar, he is okay as well. Who else can we give some positions to? Sir Thoron True is a bodyguard and cupbearer. We'll name him Master-at-Arms. He seems pretty loyal, a good knight as well, and a really good commander. Oh, he's also married already. Very nice, very nice. Train troops or train children? I do want you to train children, but that is not the... Those aren't great odds, to be honest. A just under 9% chance that it actually improves the child's combat prowess. and a 6.4% chance that it actually gives us negative repercussions. Yeah, those aren't very good odds. And it's not like we have any better fighters here. We're gonna do it anyway. You know, let's risk it for a biscuit. We'll see if he actually improves us to skilled fighter. That would be cool, but I am not sure that that will happen. Treasurer, Marilda, my mother, she is excellent. Yeah, we'll go with her. So that keeps my mother on the council as well. Collect taxes. Yeah, that's the best thing for now. We still have a lot of gold. And I think we... Did we not provide a loan to the crown? I want to say that that loan he's taken is from us. But I'm not sure. It has been a couple of days since I recorded the other part, guys, so bear with me if my memory isn't as good about what was happening. But I think we provided him a loan with Corlys. I know we had more money and we wasted a bunch of it trying to assassinate Aegon. But I'm not sure if we also gave him a loan. Either way, let's finish the council. Spymaster. Hazelheart is the best, but she's not even a plotter of any sorts. So I think we're going to go with Malentine Valerion. He is my kinsman as well as my bodyguard. Is that Damien's brother? No. It's the other Damien's son. Okay, okay. I see. So Corlys' youngest brother's son. Interesting. There's a lot more Valerians than I thought in this bookmark. Because I was aware there were some distant Valerian relatives, like Vaemon's kids. I did not know there was another brother to Corlys, and that we had 5 other Valerians. But there you go. You know, hopefully some of them will be useful. You can just scheme for now. We might eventually try to make a plot against Aemond One-Eye, but we probably want to be directly under his control for that. Court Physician, Maester Owen. Just serve the court, and that's everyone. So some titles. We need a final bodyguard. 40, 40. Ooh, and you have pneumonia. I mean, if you beat pneumonia, though, you'll be a better fighter, because he's brave. So let's just name Sir Dennis Woodwright, our last bodyguard. If he lives through it, he should be pretty good. And he is one of our 2 commanders, him and Sir Daron. Okay. Seems to be about everything I can really do. I have 3 holdings. I have the Castle of Driftmark, Nimmark, and the Lordship. So that's 3 castles. Yeah, wow. Maybe... For now we're going to leave it. But maybe we will grant one of those titles to our regent. I think there's an event where he'll just trigger that himself and force us to give him one of his titles. Since we are over encumbered. We're not over encumbered, over the Max de Mesney size. You seem to be very interested in the garments the courtiers are wearing. Yet, not in the usual lustful way. You're actually interested in the fabrics themselves, not just what's underneath them. This is interesting. I wonder what Maester Owen will think about this. So it seems Maester Owen is taking the lead as our educator. We do have a martial focus, so that's not great. He told me to stop wasting my time with clothes and fabrics. Nice. So we're not going to become fashionable. Okay, so we did give Aegon a loan. I wasn't just crazy. My liege, King Aegon II, owes me gold that House Valerian has lent him. It is time that debt was paid. I mean, yeah, we're asking him. He'll surely honor it, you know? He has enough gold. Let's see what he says. Though I think he'll probably just tell us no. My spymaster Sir Malentine wants to get married. Marry as you please. Nice Westerosi Valerian girl. Lord Allen, the Iron Throne cannot presently afford to repay all coin owed to your house, but I shall of course pay you the due interest and extend the loan as agreed. Regards, King Aegon II Targaryen. As long as I get the coin eventually. So he's paid us a bit up front and extended the loan with some interest. That's fine. It's quite loud. Let's just lower this a bit. Don't know how loud that'll be in the recording, but I really just don't want the game sound to be blasting at max volume. My bodyguard Sir Rogar has expressed a desire to get married. Marry as you please. Another Westerosi girl. Lowborn. The council is discontent. Who is discontent, pray tell? Is it the two glory hounds? Guess. That's fine. They're mostly just pragmatists. Now, when is our birthday? Is it just... Oh, it's in the 6th moon, so we still have quite a bit till we're of age. And there it is! As I expected, Rhaenyra Targaryen has finally died. She wasn't executed or anything, but she died in the dungeons of King Aegon II. So, that's a pretty good way for you to kill her. Not get accused as a kinslayer, I guess. But Rhaenyra is finally dead, which means our goal is now to get her eldest child on the throne, Jace. Because we're sticking to it. He is the rightful heir of the Blacks. And if not him, there's still Joffrey. He's actually in our court. Interesting, I didn't know that. Jace is in Aegon's court, but Joffrey, the youngest, is in ours. We have some Valyrian girls. Aemena is literally his age. Whose daughter is that? Baela and Rhaena. Neither of them are in my court, of course. And Baela got betrothed to... Oh, to me! That's right, I forgot I did that. I betrothed myself to Daemon's daughter. That's pretty nice. I think they might be daughters of one of these guys. No. Daemon? Oh, it's Daemon's daughter. Maybe we will do that then. Our regent will betroth his daughter, a Valyrian, to Joffrey, you know, who we're claiming is a true Valyrian. I think that's a nice marriage. Let's do that. Very interesting, we still have him in court. We're going to want him to be taught by Daemon directly, since he's regent. I assume he'll just take charge of Joffrey's education. And we want Alan to ideally be assigned to a martial man. Probably best Thoron True, the Master at Arms, just guides us through our education. Now, what happened to the other kids, actually, since Joffrey was in our court? Aegon is also in King's Landing, and so is Viserys. I think that's it. So yeah, we only have one of her 4 kids, but we want to try to get one of these 4 on the throne at some point, since that's pretty much what's left of the Black Line. Jace isn't betrothed to anyone, so he has no heirs. Interesting. How are these wars going for you? The war on the Vale is not going too well. But it'll just be focusing on them one at a time. That's the thing. The AI just doesn't really know how to deal with having like 10-15 wars at once, and it'll just send all its armies into one of the wars. And it also just calls its allies for the first war, so they're only helping with Queen Jane's rebellion. Lord Bernard Brune got... Oh! Not even executed. He was broken on the wheel by King Aegon. Jesus. A gruesome death. Ah, nice. We've been taken as a squire. That's also what we wanted. We can hopefully be knighted at the end of this. Was Adam a knight? No. My lord, news from King's Landing of a trial by combat. Lord Jonathan Derry demanded a trial by combat from his captor, King Aegon Targaryen, selecting Sir Adrian Mooten as his champion. Sir Adrian slayed his opponent Sir Glennon Good, proving Lord Jonathan's innocence. Very nice. Sir Adrian Mooton, quite a good warrior. You friends? Oh, he's the Lord of Derry. So he's just your lord. And Sir Glendon Good was quite a good fighter. No pun intended. Okay, we can get married now, which, let's do that. Want to get married to Bela as soon as we can. She does have a dragon, Moon Dancer, very young, but it will give us control over a dragon at least. During his visit to my court, the Master of Laws of the Iron Throne, Lord Jasper of Rainhouse, has been going on and on about what a benevolent and peaceful ruler his liege King Aegon II of the Iron Throne is. But other members of the court have informed me of what a shameless and deceitful liar both he and his liege are. This certainly won't increase my opinion of them. So he's trying to improve our opinion of Aegon, which is not gonna really happen. I don't think we think too fondly of the guy who killed our brother, you know, and or stepmother? To the diligent Lord Allen, blessings upon you and your house. I accept your suggestion. Very nice. I've been married. Can we host a wedding? Yes, we can. That's exactly what we want to do. I've given the order for a grand ceremony and feast to be hosted in Driftmark in honor of Lord Alan Valerian and Lady Bela Targaryen's wedding. Let the preparations begin, and all my vassals will be there. All 3 of them. I'm sure it'll be a grand occasion. Lord Owain Burney had been losing in the war against King Aegon Targaryen, and so invited the King of the Iron Throne to peace talks. However, Lord Owain sprung a deadly ambush, murdering all those present. King Aegon, wisely suspecting treachery, did not go in person and sent an envoy who was killed in his place. Really? So he held peace talks and then, under the white banner of truce, killed all of the king's representatives. And fortunately, Aegon didn't go himself. Or fortunately for the king. That is a grave contravention of honor. So Lord Owain is now dishonorable. Can't imagine he's going to win that war now. Great Fork is probably under siege as we speak. He's in High Heart, actually. His brother is not leading men anymore. Which one did he marry? Floris. Yeah, that's right. Tristan Vance has been beaten by the king and has been taken into his dungeons. Best part about holding a wedding is organizing the whole event, and we will obviously spend lavishly to show our house's power. We have a lot of money. And I think, yeah, Daemon's a proud man. We'll do that. Show our house's power. We can now have a new ambition, which I guess will be to have a son, have an heir. Most of the preparations for the wedding have been made. Now I only have to send out the invitations. We're inviting a couple more people than just our vassals. Very nice. Sir Daemon Targaryen, Rhaenys. Oh, we're even invited Corlys, the sea snake. We're inviting all the blacks, pretty much. My grandmother, Daemon, and my grandfather. Very nice. Would you join my court, Rhaenys? No. Because higher tier. Of course. The conjurer produced a rabbit from a hat, then made a handkerchief change color from brown to red, and then he simply vanished from the room, only to knock on the door and open it a few seconds later. That is pretty nice. You must perform at my feast, please. I think that'd be cool. Let's flex our house's wealth a bit. Our income is actually not that impressive, but we do still have that big loan from the Targaryens. Gunther Hewitt was buried alive, Jesus. Aegon is really going ham on all the, you know, quote-unquote traitors. And there's the Footleys, they've been forced to bend the knee. He's the last of his line? Oh no, he's got a cousin, Dermot Footley. And that's his wife, his cousin. So, yeah, pretty much the last of their line. The wedding day is upon us. Soon I will be wed to Lady Bela in the sight of all the lords of Driftmark. It shall be a glorious ceremony. The guests have finally arrived. All is ready. The servants have worked day and night to prepare and decorate the dance hall. Lady Bela's gown is splendid, and the castle has never looked lovelier. Welcome to the wedding. Now everyone is here. Here I stand before the gods to take up a holy vow of marriage with Rhaenyra Targaryen. The great lords and ladies of Driftmark look on as I drape the arms of House Velaryon around my bride to finally seal our marriage. And now, for the feast. I wake up in the middle of the night, my heart racing and my whole body is feeling strange. What was I really dreaming about? Ooh, interesting. It seems young Alan is already dreaming about women. It's my kinsman's wife. Irma Sandy kissing me. Or I should just try to get to sleep. He's a brave boy. Why not? Her lips touching mine, my hands touching her gently. I wonder if Irma Sandy feels the same way about me. I can save myself for her, or get lustful. I mean, I don't know that he's more likely to do either of these things, I guess. But we are getting married. So I don't really want... I mean, we're getting married, so I don't want to save myself for her, but that'll lead me to pick the lustful option, which I almost think is worse. Since his traits don't really point either way, I'm just gonna go with the lustful one. I don't think he's gonna save himself for a 21-year-old when he's getting married, you know, tonight. So, yeah, she gets me all excited. And there you go. Young Alan has turned a bit lustful. A little more intrigue, more fertility. And just a little bit of less piety. Which really isn't that bad of a trait. The feast is winding down, and now only the bedding remains. Alan and Bale are stripped of all garments by the revelers, who make many a bawdy joke along the way. They are then finally bundled into their bedchamber, where they are finally left alone. A fine tradition. And there you go. With that should be the wedding done. These castles are actually quite small, especially Nimmark. The morning after the wedding feast is come, and all the lords and ladies are finally making their way home. All agree it was a fine celebration, and many predict the newlyweds shall be most content. I had great fun, and so did everyone else. So, a little less revolt risk, more vassal opinion, and more prestige. Very nice. Very calm wedding for Westeros, gotta say. No real problems there. But what I'm thinking is of giving Nimmark, since it's such a small castle anyways, to Damien and his line, because he is our regent anyways. And we are over Demesne size, so we should probably just give one of those away. His line is secure as well. He's got a son and a daughter. Maybe I'll just wait until his daughter officially marries Joffrey Waters, because he might back out of that wedding if he has land. So, yeah, let's just wait until they marry. Joffrey can learn martial, since that's what he's good at. Mother is not feeling well. The baby in her belly is unruly, and she's gloomy all the time. Maybe I should go cheer her up. Baby in her belly? My mother is pregnant? From who? Oh, Sir Thoron. I did not know about this. My mother has apparently been, having, I guess, an affair with Sir Thoron because he is married. She's not. Both myself and my brother Adam, we were both bastards. So this will not be different. But, okay, very nice. I guess we'll go spend some time with our mother. He is diligent, so why not? It's not like he's too busy. Yeah, I'll go do it. 15% chance of family person, 5% chance of kind. We don't get either of those. Very nice. Allard of Massey's Hook has been boiled to death on the order of King Aegon. Wow. I'm glad I'm not on his bad side right now. And that we managed to escape with Corlys. Could you imagine how he'd kill him? I mean, he's boiling like the Lord of Massey's Hook and breaking the, like, smaller lords. Yeah, I feel he'd really do something terrible to Corlys. Well, Aegon's just about won the war with the Vale. She's down to 10,000 men. Can't imagine this is going to succeed. Driftmark is now lost. Looking very, very gloomy for all the lords who try to rebel against him. Well, at least some of these are at 62% for Blueburn. They're getting up there. Tarth, 68% as well. They need to hope that they can sue for a white peace, or maybe just win because Aegon does not takes too long to attack them or take any of their holding. Moon Dancers at our court should have been for a while. We got married to Baela a little while ago, but fine. And there you go, Joffrey can finally marry as well. We're not really going to throw a wedding for this, I don't think. And I have a half-sister now. A daughter was born to my mother Merilda and Sir Thoron True, named Genora. Very nice. I mean, yeah, she's as much my sister as Adam was my brother, so... Well, that's not true. We had the same father, supposedly. Owen Costain was broken on the wheel. Jeez. Yikes. But yeah, I guess now we have a sibling as well. Can we legitimize her? No. She is a Kingslander in Faith of the Seven. Ooh. A big war seems to have broken out because a lot of the Crown lands just went there. Lord Clarence of Dire Den has declared a war against the tyranny of King Aegon, so another war against this tyranny, this time backed by a lot of lords, including the High Septon and the Kingsguard. This could be pretty big. Harrenhal's with them, Stokeworth, Rosby, Massey's Hook, most of the major lords, to be honest. And he's still not finished his war with the Vale and a lot of these smaller wards. So Aegon might end up losing some land to, you know, forced kind of independence in some of these wars. Yeah, he tried to have the Lord of Dire Den, the young 8-year-old, arrested after breaking his father on the wheel. And, you know, he didn't capture him, and the young lord rebelled, and a lot of the other crown lords saw his reasoning. How many men do you have? 32,000. Did Daron get married? He's betrothed. Oh, to Aegon's daughter. What has happened? Oh no. That is not what was supposed to happen. Young Joffrey Waters has died, causing his dragon Tyraxes to fly into a rage and establish a lair in Driftmark. And he's established a lair now. Travelers bring rumors of fire and blood. They say that Tyraxes escaped from the dungeons of Joffrey Waters and has built a lair. What have you done? So, I don't know if he was trying to tame him and he hadn't become a dragon rider yet. I think that's what it was. He was unable to tame his own dragon, and Tyraxes has killed Joffrey. So we're down to one of the, you know, quote-unquote strong children, and only 3 of Rhaenyra's kids left. Not looking too good for House Black. For House Black, for the Black faction. Can we marry Jace? What about her? She can't marry yet. Oh, she's widowed. She was actually in love with the Joffrey Waters. That is a shame. That is a really big shame. Oh no! Jace is dead now too. He's been beheaded by King Aegon. Oh, a lot more people were executed now. Faring, a couple marrying. Oh my god. All on the 24th. It seems after this rebellion, Aegon's really kind of lost it, and he just gathered up anyone he had. You know, sons of old traitors, people in his dungeons, whatever of the heirs he had taken as hostages, he executed them all, pretty much. And that's pretty wild. And yeah, now Jace is dead as well. Vermax is gone, which means all of the strong kids, the supposed bastards, are all dead. So we really only have Rhaenyra's trueborns to try to back now. And I guess Aegon is next in line to be king, like he really was in the actual history. That really does throw a wrench into our plans, though. Oh my. All of the, let's say, less valuable ones of Rhaenyra's kids, the ones who maybe could have been more inclined to join me in court, or that, you know, Aegon wouldn't marry off or keep near him because they're not Targaryens, like Aegon and like Viserys, who are in his court. I assume he'll just marry those to his kids or something. It's going to be way harder for us to actually get them into our court and try to plan a rebellion for them. So this is going to be interesting. I don't know what we're going to do now, but I think this is a good place to end it off. I mean, Aegon's really done it. He really kind of snapped this episode, and a lot of people have been killed. And that's all of Rhaenyra's eldest 3 dead. 2 to dragons, and 1 was, you know, beheaded. In the end, pretty accurate to actual book lore, right? How did Jace die? I'm not really sure how Jace ends up dying. I know he does. I know all of them die through the war, but Luke died where he canonically dies, and you know, Joffrey also dies because of his dragon. And the other, in actual history, it's when he falls during the King's Landing rebellions. I'm not sure how he does, but still, that's crazy. Wow. Yeah, I mean, that's gonna be all for this episode, guys. If you liked it, do leave a like, you know, a comment, subscribe. Those things all do help me out, and I do appreciate it. So, thank you for those who do that. And yeah, you know, I will see you guys next time, and we'll figure out a way to deal with this, to deal with the death of all the Strongs. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I've been Alan, or I've been Nihilism. He's been Alan. Yeah, goodbye, guys.